The crowd of students paused with energy under makeshift canopies, waving placards that bore a name, Dimeji. Dimeji. He climbed the podium, suited, confident, kissed by the late sun. The crowd roared. Behind the scenes, hands moved in shadows, naira notes traded under tables, whispered promises sealed with handshakes. When the final results came, a sea of raised fists and camera flashes crowned him President Dimeji. Inside the SUG office, he leaned back, dark glasses on, legs stretched arrogantly across a polished table. Sola, his vice president, tapped her pen anxiously during a council meeting. Mr. President, this budget, it wasn't discussed with the team. Dimeji chuckled, waved his hand like shooing a fly. Small minds worry about figures. Leave the thinking to me. He ruled like a monarch. Executives whispered behind closed doors. Funds vanished. Voices silenced. The union faded into a shadow of one man. On campus, Nkem, a final-year economics student, stood by a whiteboard, explaining complex theories to a captivated group. From the back, Dimeji clapped. Slowly. His smile wasn't kind. It was calculated. He waited after class. That was impressive, he said. She nodded shyly. I can help with your project, he offered. We have resources others don't. Hesitation danced in her eyes. Then, she nodded. His office smelled of rich coffee and polished wood. A sleek laptop sat on the desk. For you, he said. I didn't ask. He touched her hand, just slightly too long. It's yours. You deserve more. Time passed. Evenings blurred. Conversations grew longer. Music played softly behind locked doors. One night, she sat across from him, visibly shaken. Dimeji. I'm late. It's been weeks. He sipped his wine. Looked up slowly. What are you saying? I took a test. I'm pregnant. Silence. Then Dimeji leaned forward, cold now. Nkem. That child isn't mine. Her eyes widened. But you know it's yours. I'm not your boyfriend. Toba is. Maybe talk to him. Not me. Tears welled in her eyes. You used me? No, I helped you. Now walk away, quietly. Before this becomes a scandal neither of us wants. She stumbled out, crushed. Her breath caught in her chest. The world spun. In a hostel bathroom, she stared at the test again. 2 lines. Still 2 lines. She cried silently, clutching a towel, her back pressed against the cold wall. Meanwhile, Dimeji smiled on national TV, speaking of youth empowerment and integrity. In the background, Sola and Chuka plugged in a flash drive. Security footage. Dim lighting. Soft jazz. Dimeji. Nkem. An embrace. A kiss. A lie. They found Toba. He watched in silence. Stone still. Then he stood. Rain poured as he walked across campus, fist clenched. Phones buzzed. Students gasped. The footage had leaked. Screens lit up with Dimeji's face. Over and over again. Students erupted. Placards returned. This time, not in celebration, but in rage. A tribunal was held. The SUG hall packed beyond its limits. Dimeji sat, disheveled. Sweat rolled down his temple. Nkem stepped up. Her hands trembled. Then steadied. My name is Nkem. I am not a victim. I am a witness. And I will not be silent anymore. The crowd listened. Then stood. One by one. A wave of awakening. On national TV, Dimeji's father disowned him. I raised a son, not a shame. In his dorm, Dimeji stared into a cracked mirror. His phone shattered on the floor. All that stared back was a boy pretending to be a man. Weeks passed. Toba walked past a new SUG election banner. Vote with vision. Students nodded to him. Saluted him. Not with fear, but with respect. Nkem sat under a tree, a hand on her growing belly. Her eyes calm. Her soul, finally, steady. The camera slowly rose above campus, bathed in new light. From the ruins of lies, truth took root again. Follow this channel for more stories that will twist your mind, squeeze your chest, and keep your eyes locked to the screen. Real stories. Fiction with fire. Plots you won't see coming. This is just the beginning. Subscribe now.